This is the morning weather briefing. This is for Monday, the 29th of January. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather looking really nice and calm this week. We might see a few sprinkles tomorrow night over northeast Alabama. The next meaningful rain event will be late in the upcoming weekend, most likely on Sunday. Here's the upper look this morning. Got a trough on the Atlantic coast and a northwest flow aloft here. And that's going to pull in some drier air today. Much of the country very calm. That's the radar composite across the United States this morning. Things are quiet. Temperatures are mostly in the upper 30s and low 40s across Alabama to start the day. Interestingly enough, one of the colder spots, Mobile. They've got 39 because the sky has cleared there. We'll see clearing statewide this morning. And we're expecting highs in the 50s in most spots today. Very seasonal, what you expect for late January. Here's the watch warning map around the nation. Getting pretty quiet. We've got some winter weather issues up around Boston. Fog from St. Louis north up into parts of Iowa and Wisconsin, and a bit of fog in the northwest. Not a single thunderstorm expected across the contiguous United States today. Same thing tomorrow. And on Wednesday, there could be a rumble of thunder on the California coast, but again, no severe storms expected. So here's the rain for the next 7 days, and the next meaningful rain here, again, will be about 6 days from now. Most likely late in the weekend, and most likely the heaviest rain will be across the southern counties of the state. Rain amounts could exceed 1 inch around Mobile between now and Monday morning of next week. The amounts under 1/2 inch for the northern counties of the state. So model fans, here we go. This is the GFS, the 06C run, valid today at 4. Again, we got that northwest flow aloft. And the sky becomes sunny where the clouds linger. High should be in the 50s today. This is tomorrow, a mostly sunny day with highs in the upper 50s and low 60s. We note a little clipper, a feature coming in from the northwest, producing some light rain over Kentucky and Tennessee. And that might squeeze out a few sprinkles across the northeastern counties of the state tomorrow night. This is tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. And if you look really carefully here on the high-res NAM, you can see a few little spritzes there northeast of Birmingham. But, again, nothing really significant. Wednesday, the clipper is by. The sky should be mostly sunny, a little cooler in the wake of that. Again, highs in the low to mid-50s in most spots. Thursday, a sunny day. Upper 50s and low 60s. And Friday, we're still dry. It should be pretty pleasant. Most spots will be in the 60s on Friday. So what about the weekend, you ask? This is Saturday, the next system producing rain west of the state. This is a Saturday at 4. Rain from Kansas down to Louisiana. And this could be a whopper of a snowstorm out in Denver and parts of the mountains there. And then that feature should bring rain in here on Sunday. Saturday will be in the 60s. The high Sunday will be in the 50s most likely because of rain. We'll check the European on Sunday, very similar. It's got the bulk of the rain over the southern two-thirds of the state with a sub-1,000 millibar low near Vicksburg, Mississippi. So it looks like the weekend will be starting off dry and pleasant, then wrapping up with rain on Sunday. And this is a week from today, Monday, the 5th of February. Got this upper low that's centered around Dothan and Panama City. And if this is right, we still have rain around here on Monday. So Sunday, Monday, looks like relatively wet. That's 6 to 7 days from now. Let's go out 10 days. This is Wednesday of next week. And again, we have a northwest flow aloft, and we are cool and dry with most likely highs in the 50s. Here's a look at rain for Birmingham. This is from the European Ensemble. The mean a little under 2 inches between now and the 13th of February. Temperatures, again, very seasonal. Again, we bump up into the 60s on Friday and Saturday, then back in the 50s for much of next week. But again, there's just no sign of any brutally cold Arctic air for the next 10 days. And let's keep going. This is the 8 to 14-day guidance. This is for the 5th through 11th of February. And again, below average for the western third of the country. Around here, temperatures near, maybe slightly above. And again, this is through the 11th. And if you keep going, CPC issues this 3 to 4 week outlook. And of course, this gets deeper into voodoo country. And there's absolutely no skill, of course, in a specific forecast out here. But there's a little skill, a little at pattern recognition and we flip over to blue for mid-month, and signals that temperatures could be below average once we get out about 2 or 3 weeks from now. But how cold, we just don't know that yet. But I do caution you, winter's got a long way to go. So you know what yesterday was, and again, we'll wrap up the Snowmageddon 10th anniversary talk this morning, but this was 10 years ago yesterday, and we missed the impact, and that's all that matters when you're forecasting weather. It's the impact on people. We forecast basically a dusting, and quite frankly, there's not that much snow here. That's about 2 inches, but what happened, the ground was relatively warm, and the snow came down, and the snow melted. But it was 18 Fahrenheit, and it just never snows here when it's 18 Fahrenheit. And the snow melt immediately turned to ice, and those roads were just all ice. And it was a civil emergency. People were stranded in some cases for 10 hours or more, running out of gas, getting cold and hungry. It was just a huge mess. And we missed the placement of the heavier snow a little bit. We thought the 1 to 2 inches would be in South Alabama, and we didn't understand the flash freeze, the ice accretion process on roads. And it was a mess. This is where I had to abandon my car, and that's what people did. They just abandoned their cars and they started to walk to any place that was warm. That's near River Chase Parkway and US 31, not too far from Blue Cross Blue Shield. And I walked only about a mile to the TV station. Some people walked over 10 miles. And again, if you go to the Facebook page, my Facebook page with the blue check, there's a lot of Snowmageddon stories on there. Everybody's got a story that lived through this, and some of these were just amazing. Of course, I can't post all of them, but thanks to everybody for sharing. Of course, the kids that were home had a good time, but most kids were stuck in their schools. And man, the teachers were just heroes. They did not leave those kids. They stayed, played games, spend the night parties. The lunchroom lady stayed. And of course, there's always this guy. There's always one in every snow event that has a little fun. But again, that was 10 years ago yesterday. Now we move on. So got a busy week. Let's kind of look at the schedule real quick. Today I will be, first off, at McCullough Elementary School, and then down the road at McAdory Elementary. And then this afternoon I'll do a program for Haleyville Elementary. That'll be virtual. Tomorrow going to Demopolis, Alabama, Marengo County, West Side Elementary, and then Pelham Ridge Elementary. Wednesday, Winterboro School in Talladega County. Thursday, Ivory Elementary in up in Etowah County near Gadsden. Friday, back to Gadsden for St. James Catholic School. And then Friday evening, I'll be hosting the American Baseball Foundation banquet. That's a great organization. They do a lot of really good things for kids. And let's see here. Saturday, I'll be at the Wings of Hope Chili Cook-Off, judging that. I don't judge many things, but I'll judge that. And just a quick note of coming attractions. I will be at the Rocket City Weatherfest in Huntsville a week from this Saturday. That's the 10th of February. I'll be speaking there. And then I will be in Nashville for their annual Severe Weather Day, speaking at that event on the 24th of February. So for the weather dweebs, that's Huntsville on the 10th, Nashville on the 24th. So busy days ahead, but good days ahead. Don't forget Weather Brains, our weekly show for weather dweebs, geeks, nerds, dorks, and weenies. That's tonight at 7. If you want to watch it live, youtube.com/weatherbrains. Most people listen to the audio podcast that will be out early tomorrow morning. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.